What's up, ninjas? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Today we're going to be doing a special video. We're going to be testing out a bunch of different ammo. So first up we have the SK Standard Plus, which I've been shooting. I got a bunch of the SK Rifle Match. We have the Eley Match. I picked up another box of that. I also picked up some Eley Tenex. This stuff was very expensive, $26 for 50 rounds. I picked up some Aguila Target Competition. Got some of the Norma Tac-22, I have a bunch of that. And then I also have, this is not CCI, this is Federal Auto Match that I just threw in the box here. So a bunch of different ammo to test. I'm actually recording this part the day after I went to the range, so I just want to say, let me know if you guys liked the range style video that I did. I tried to show the target and me shooting at the same time, and syncing the audio and the video together was a little hard, but hopefully it looked good. Hopefully you guys like it. Definitely let me know down in the comments. Also, before we get started, after the video, if you guys want to support the channel, definitely go to my website, link in the description, pick up a patch or a sticker. The lighting's kind of making it look all weird, but pick up a patch or a sticker. Also, check out the affiliate links page on my website. If you guys are already regular customers to any of those companies, or if you just want to try something else out, definitely use my links. It really helps support the channel. And let's get right into the video. Alright, we got the SK Standard Plus first up. We're going to do 25 rounds of each. Alright, we got the SK Rifle Match. We got the Eley Match here. Got the Eley Tenex. This is probably the most expensive one. Alright, I forgot to click record on the other one, but this is the Norma Tac-22. We'll have to cut that in. Splice and dice. Alright, now we're on the bottom paper. Alright, lastly we got Federal Auto Match. This stuff's going quite a bit faster. So if you're not familiar with the rifle, this is the CZ457 Varmint Synthetic. It's got the 16-inch threaded barrel. I went ahead and got the gray birch LA chassis or LA chassis We have the Vortex Diamondback Tactical 6 to 24 by 50. This is the milliradians version. Magpul bipod, and then we have the S2 zero angle grip. So the only other upgrades that I want to do to this thing is I'm getting a different scope. I'm getting the Arkin EP5 7 to 35 by 56, and then I definitely want to get a different barrel. So I'm pretty set on one. They're just never in stock though, so waiting for that one to come in stock. I'll leave that one as a surprise. Let's go over the targets real quick. So if you're not familiar with these targets, these are the American Rimfire Association factory class targets. So the way the scoring works on these is anything inside this first ring up until the edge of the blue is 100 points. If you go outside, that's 50. If you're not touching the thin ring right here, it's still 50. If you go outside of that thin ring, it's 25. If you're touching the blue ring, that is 25. And if you go outside of that blue ring, that's 10. And then if you completely go outside of it, that's a 0. So your top score is 2,500. I always use my target sideways like this. That way I can get 2 of them on the target block. So let's go over the groups. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on them, just kind of wanted to go over them. So the SK Standard Plus, at first I didn't have it completely zeroed on my scope, so it was low, and I adjusted, so progressively got a little better. I think the SK Rifle Match could have been the most consistent. I did pull a couple of them, but overall we're sitting pretty good inside the center. Now, I did have pretty good luck with the Eley Match. It's just too expensive for me to buy a whole bunch of it though. So this is a pretty tight group right here. These are all 5-shot groups going on, but I think this was either me or this was the wind. It just started to shift left on me, so it was pretty windy that day. We got the Eley Tenex. Again, this was the most expensive. You can see that $25.99 for a box of this stuff. Way too expensive to buy a whole bunch of it. And I'm not really impressed with the groupings. So obviously the Eley Match had better groups here, and then it just started going all over the place. I didn't do any Fowlers, so you would expect the first couple groups in each row to be worse, but in the case of the Eley Match, this was the best group. Now, the Aguila Target Competition, this stuff was all over the place, as you can see. We've got shots here, all everywhere. CZ457 16-inch, I don't recommend this stuff. This could be a bad box of ammo, but yeah, this stuff I had the very worst luck with. The Norma Tac-22 did okay, but compared to the others, it's just fine. So we'll leave it at that. The Norma Tac-22, it's good for plinking. Definitely cheap. I think you can get these for about $3 a box on sale. And then we have the Federal Auto Match. This is the cheapest stuff I could get at Walmart. I got like 1,200 rounds for $98 after tax. This stuff is actually not bad. So all the other rounds are around the 1080 FPS range, and then the Federal Auto Match is going about 1,200 feet per second. So this is the best group of the Federal Auto Match. It's almost on par with the Eley Match. So pretty decent group, but then again, it's not consistent. So we're going to keep working on this. I've got a shooting rest coming for the rifle. The bipod is a little bit unstable. Definitely want to get as stable as I can. Plus, with the 35 power scope, it's going to make it a little bit easier to focus in on this tiny little dot. So we're going to keep working at it. I've also adjusted the torque on my action screws. So we're going to play around with that and see if we can't find the perfect balance here. And then I'll go ahead and show you my last target. Alright, so for my last target, I went ahead and used the SK Rifle Match, and we did 1 shot per target here. I did take the time to score them, so first row, we got a perfect 500. Second row, we got a perfect 500. This one was pretty close. It didn't really break the outside of that blue circle, so I counted that as 100. And then we have perfect hundreds. Now, this one I was kind of iffy on, so I did 500 or 450. I'll kind of let you guys be the judge of that, but the paper's definitely broken on the outside of that ring, so we'll go ahead and call that a 450. And then we have this one I started getting a little sloppy, so 100. That one would have been a 25, 100, perfect circle. This one's still a 50. It didn't break outside of that blue circle. And then we have 450, so I got 150, which was right there. You can see the paper broke right just barely outside of that edge. So total score, I'm going to go ahead and take the lower one, the 2275. Definitely not my best, but definitely not my worst either. So still learning with this stuff. It takes time, it takes patience, and then also you have the elements, the wind, the humidity, everything else. For those of you interested in this stuff, I'll have a few other channels of some pretty good guys in the description. So if you want to check out their channels, they have some pretty nice setups. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the website. Pick up a patch if you would like to. Use the affiliate links. Let me know down in the comments any advice you have for me if you're big into this stuff. And that's going to be it. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.